When a landmine is stepped on, it explodes due to the pressure applied. This seemingly simple mechanism hides a deadly truth. Landmines are designed to be triggered by the weight of a person or vehicle, making them indiscriminate killers. They don't differentiate between a soldier and a civilian, an adult and a child. The moment the pressure threshold is crossed, the mine detonates, unleashing its destructive force, causing immediate severe injuries or death to the person who stepped on it. The injuries can be catastrophic, often resulting in the loss of limbs, severe burns, and other life-threatening conditions. The aftermath of a landmine explosion is a scene of chaos and devastation, with victims requiring urgent medical attention to survive, often from the blast itself and the shrapnel propelled outwards by the explosion. The shrapnel, which can be made of metal or plastic, is designed to maximize injury, tearing through flesh and bone with lethal efficiency. This makes landmines not only a threat to the person who triggers them, but also to anyone nearby. Essentially, the pressure from a footstep triggers the mine's detonation mechanism, causing it to explode. Key points about landmines include their design and purpose. Landmines are engineered to be hidden and difficult to detect, often buried just below the surface of the ground. This makes them a persistent danger long after conflicts have ended. Pressure activated. Most landmines are designed to detonate when pressure is applied. This pressure can come from a footstep, a vehicle, or even an animal. The sensitivity of these devices means that they can remain active and dangerous for decades, posing a threat to anyone who unknowingly comes into contact with them, like when someone steps on them. The unpredictability of landmines makes them particularly insidious. People living in former conflict zones often have to navigate their daily lives with the constant fear of triggering a hidden mine. This fear can prevent communities from rebuilding and accessing essential resources like water and farmland. Blast and shrapnel damage. The explosion can cause direct blast injuries. These injuries are not limited to the initial impact. The force of the blast can cause secondary injuries by propelling debris and shrapnel at high speeds. The impact of these fragments can be just as deadly as the blast itself, causing deep lacerations, puncture wounds, and internal injuries, as well as damage from flying fragments of metal or plastic casing. These fragments can travel significant distances, increasing the radius of danger around the explosion site. The unpredictability of where the shrapnel will land adds another layer of risk, making it difficult to provide immediate aid to victims without endangering rescuers. Anti-personnel versus anti-vehicle. There are different types of landmines. Anti-personnel mines are designed to target individuals, while anti-vehicle mines are intended to disable or destroy vehicles. Each type has its own triggering mechanism and explosive yield, tailored to its specific target, with anti-personnel mines designed to detonate with minimal pressure, like a footstep. These mines are often small and easy to conceal, making them particularly dangerous in areas where civilians might travel. The low pressure required to trigger these mines means that even a child or a small animal can set them off, while anti-vehicle mines require significantly more pressure. These mines are typically larger and designed to withstand the weight of a vehicle before detonating. The explosion from an anti-vehicle mine can be devastating, capable of destroying tanks and other armored vehicles, like a vehicle driving over them. The impact of these explosions can be felt far beyond the immediate blast zone, causing damage to infrastructure and posing a long-term threat to economic recovery in affected areas. The presence of landmines can hinder transportation and trade, further isolating communities and slowing down post-conflict reconstruction efforts. I'm almost at 100 subscribers. Your support helps me create more content to raise awareness about important issues like landmines. Please subscribe and share this video to help spread the word. The